Hello, this is Malorian, and this is going to be a 30-point game of my epic Thagrosh against Barnabas. So originally I was supposed to be playing against my buddies Crixus here, who last time he just crushed me. He was going to be using Epic Asphyxious against me. So anyway, I had this really competitive epic Thagrosh list here, which has 10 Shredders, 2 Harriers, I have a Raic, and then I also have the Nephilim Soldier. But then it turned out that he decided in the league to switch armies, and he's now going Gators. So over on his side, he has his Gator posse. He has 2 Wrestlers. On either side, there's a Thralg, even though the left model is kind of a proxy. And then in the back, he has Barnabas and a Bull Snapper. So this is going to be totally different. I actually, looking at this, I think I have a huge advantage just because he's so elite. And I think that my Shredders will eat up those Gitterman posse just like nothing, and then I'll just be in his grill and I can finish him off. Anyway, the mission is one where you're trying to control the other person's zone, but I really don't see that coming up. So first turn, I march up 7 different units. There's a few behind, or other side of the building there, you can't see it. Otherwise, you can see now that his little swamp templates are up, and yeah, I'm just waiting for him to move up now. His turn, he's just really moving on up. He kept the one Wrestler fairly far back. I don't know what the reason for that was, other than he threw Barnabas up just to get a little bit more movement. But yeah, I mean, he put up another little swamp there. That's a big template. He has something up on his guys that his Gitterman posse have a higher defense, I think it is. And then he also has spiky growth in the far right one. But really now it's just going to be feat time, go up there and kill it all. And this is what I did, and man, I gotta tell you, I actually felt really bad for my opponent. I went up with eThag, put up the Manifest Destiny, put up the feat, blah blah blah, and then otherwise, everything just zipped on up. Some of the stuff was probably even close enough to pull off an initial charge. I didn't even bother with that. Everything just went rapid, ran up, or the Harriers put on their Animus and then zipped up, and then yeah, just in the feet moved, killed everything. So the entire Gitterman posse is all gone. Thralg is gone, both of them, and I've also done like half damage to Barnabas already. So there's almost only so much he can do. And at this point, I was telling him, this is how good I was feeling, that I was trying to help him out, saying, well, why don't you just go and just try and go back towards your caster, make like a defensive bubble, kill what's around you, and then my next turn, just let all my Shredders kill themselves as I fail all of my tests. But he kind of said, oh, no, I got a plan. So, with a raised eyebrow, I let him do his turn. And oh, look at that, eThag's dead. So, yeah, basically what happened here is that Barnabas did this kind of like warpath thing, so he went and killed the guy. That let the one back Wrestler move a little bit closer to the other Wrestler, even though it wasn't really needed. It moved over, grabbed the one Wrestler, threw him over the lines, used the Animus to get him back up. That Wrestler then went and charged my eThag and just kicked his butt. And there you go. Game's over. Maybe I should have seen this coming because he had been telling me about how Gatormen are all about throwing each other around. But yeah, here it is. So victory to Barnabas and his Gatormen. And wow, this was a huge eye-opener. Like I said, after that feat, I felt bad for him. I had just destroyed everything, and I just could not figure a way that he was going to get past it. And now I'm really having to rethink my strategies myself, trying to decide how would I actually counter this. It's one thing where you can try and maybe put a defensive line around eThag, but everything that you keep back defensively, of course, isn't going offensive. Plus, he has so many different angles he can do with the throws that it's really hard to really block it all. I think really what you need to do is just get in there and just try and make sure that the 2 Wrestlers can't get to each other. Just, try and tie them both up. But wow, big eye-opener, first game against the Gators here, and I'm impressed. Hope you liked watching. Bye.